Something major just happened to Cody Rhodes, so we'll see how that affects the future. We'll also check out another clue for Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and more. Starting things off with the all-new major event surrounding the WWE Championship right now. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes met in the ring once again in Saturday night's main event. The stakes and story with this matchup was much different than Cody's previous meeting with Kevin Owens. During Cody's last title defense against Kevin Owens several months ago, they were walking into the match as extremely close friends. And now with the Saturday night main event, Kevin and Cody were walking into this match as each other's biggest enemies. So quite a lot has changed there. Another big thing to point out about this matchup was the use of the classic Winged Eagle WWE title that has not been actively seen in nearly 30 years. That title always meant a lot to Cody Rhodes, and he did make a promise that somehow, someway, he was going to bring it back in some fashion. And Cody is a man of his word and kept that promise. The Winged Eagle title was brought back, but Triple H made it very clear that the return was only for that one night. The Winged Eagle title will not be seen again after Saturday night's main event. Despite the title return only lasting 24 hours, it was still a special moment for fans to see that specific version of the WWE title being defended and wrapped around Cody's waist. A surreal moment, even if it was just for a short and temporary one. And it does make you wonder, if WWE brought back an old title for this special occasion, could they do it again for more special occasions? You have John Cena having his farewell tour in 2025, and if he gets his hands on the United States title or the WWE title, could he temporarily bring back his classic spinner versions of those titles? It's a fun possibility to think about now that WWE has opened that door. But getting back to the match outcome and everything that happened between the match with Kevin and Cody, a lot of big things took place after multiple referees were taken out for crucial parts of the match, such as Kevin Owens scoring a long pin over Cody Rhodes. But it did not mean anything since there was no referee to count it. And in the closing moments of the match, Cody used a steel chair behind the referee's back to help him finish off Kevin Owens for the win. Although it was a pretty straightforward win over Kevin Owens, the match was done in a way where it does leave some things open for Kevin Owens to complain about certain little things. Surely Kevin will be bringing up the fact that he did legitimately have Cody out cold for a 10 count, but that there was no one there to count it. Kevin will also likely bring up the fact that Cody Rhodes used a forbidden object and cheated to win. And the other big thing that even some fans were discussing was how the referee counted the 3 count for Cody Rhodes while he was still standing on the outside of the ring. There was a big fan debate going on within the community if it was a legal way for the referee to count a pin like that without their full body being in the ring. So maybe Kevin Owens will jump into that conversation as well, if it helps his case to get a rematch. The Saturday night's main event broadcast ended with Cody standing tall and celebrating with his Winged Eagle title. So to the average viewer, that's how the night ended. But that was not the actual end of the night for Cody after all. After the show had gone off air, Kevin Owens attacked Cody Rhodes in the ring and hit the big forbidden piledriver move on Cody. Just another classic Kevin Owens beatdown on the WWE champion. And to further sell the magnitude of what just happened, Kevin Owens and Triple H even got into a heated physical altercation towards the entrance stage. Not only did they get into each other's face, but Triple H and Kevin Owens were legitimately pushing and shoving each other back and forth. That was a very big deal, especially in Triple H's case, where all physical activities and altercations for him were fully taken off the table ever since his scary heart issue just a few years back. To the fact that Triple H got involved given his condition, that lets viewers know just how big of a deal this was for Kevin Owens to unleash an attack like that onto Cody Rhodes and the response it got from Triple H. WWE followed up the Saturday night's main event post-match beatdown with an injury update for Cody Rhodes. They had this to say with their report, quote, "Earlier today it was confirmed that Cody Rhodes suffered cervical swelling and was kept overnight at a local hospital for observation. While x-rays were negative for a fracture, Rhodes has been officially diagnosed with axial compression of the cervical spine, as well as cervical strain with spasm," end quote. Thankfully, Cody Rhodes does not appear to be legitimately injured, and all of that is just storyline related injuries. And there's a very specific reason why WWE listed Cody Rhodes to have all these injuries, and a very big reason why the attack took place in the first place. And that was to write both Cody and Kevin off of television for the December 20th edition of SmackDown. The December 20th edition of SmackDown was pre-recorded in advance on December 13th, but WWE could not include a segment with Cody and Kevin on that pre-recorded SmackDown because that would serve as a big spoiler for the outcome of the WWE title match at Saturday night's main event. So as a way to work around that awkward circumstance and explain Cody and Kevin's absence on the December 20th pre-recorded edition of SmackDown, they decided to go with the post-match attack. Cody's absence on the show will be explained as him recovering from the post-match attack from Kevin Owens, and Kevin's absence could be simply explained as a little temporary suspension. Kevin has been getting a lot of those in recent weeks, so it will not be anything new to him. One possibility that fans are discussing here is if Cody will actually end up held out of action for more than just 1 week. WWE has been putting a lot of emphasis on Kevin's use of the banned pile driver being a devastating move that gets you stretchered out of arenas and placed on the shelf for several weeks. Just look at Randy Orton as the perfect example of what they set up there. Kevin Owens hit Randy Orton with a pile driver over a month ago, and Randy still hasn't been seen ever since. So there's a chance that Cody could miss a few weeks of action, since that appears to be the average recovery time for everyone that Kevin has used the move on so far. It definitely could be extended to write off Cody Rhodes for that reason. So what does Kevin Owens do while Cody Rhodes is away selling the post-match attack? Well, a return from Randy Orton seems like a solid possibility. Randy has been gone all this time. Also have to remember that there's even been lots of recent hints and references to Randy Orton, like with the WWE title match at Saturday night's main event, where Kevin Owens literally copied Randy's move and looked directly in the camera to say, "Hi, Randy." So Kevin is continuing to mock and tease Randy Orton, even when Randy's not in sight. So with Cody on his way out for a while after this attack, this could open up the door for Randy Orton to tag in and keep Kevin Owens busy and occupied until Cody Rhodes returns. And it's pretty easy to forget since he's not on screen directly at the moment, but Randy Orton very much still is a very crucial part of the storyline, and it's going to change his arc quite a lot. Before Kevin took him out, Randy Orton was surprisingly trying to be the peacemaker with this entire situation between Kevin and Cody. But after being caught in the middle of everything and missing all this recent time of action, we can surely expect to see more of a brutal and vicious Randy Orton make a return to SmackDown. That piledriver attack has definitely changed Randy Orton, and he will surely have more edge to him when he comes back for revenge on Kevin Owens. And the biggest theory is that somehow along the way, Randy Orton may even snap on Cody Rhodes and challenge Cody for the title himself. Over the summer months, Randy Orton verbally made it known that he would protect Cody Rhodes from anyone trying to take that WWE title. But maybe something about being attacked by Kevin Owens really starts to switch those gears in Randy's head, so much to the point where Randy's done trying to care for other people. He's going to come back and go after Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, and try to win that WWE title all for himself. And if WWE is going to turn to Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes, that'll obviously be the biggest feud of Cody's entire title reign to date. If The Rock is going to miss WrestleMania 41, a program with Randy Orton may be the perfect backup for Cody's WrestleMania plans. So that's something to monitor as well. Who knows if Cody can fully trust Randy Orton once he's back? But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.